Good afternoon, or almost afternoon. It is Tuesday, September 12th. Making this quick video on real estate investing and your business attire. Today it's 90 degrees where I'm at, and I'm in a t-shirt and shorts and tennis shoes. I'm driving a bunch of properties, so I won't be with clients and I won't be seeing too many people. I'm gonna run into one of my contractors, but that's about it. So one thing I want to dive into is like the freedom that you get to kind of wear what you want on certain days. I wore suits every day for years and years. Investing in real estate gives you freedom to kind of like make your own schedule and do your own thing. So besides just like the freedom of attire where you're not stuck with some dress code, even though I like to dress sharp too, don't get me wrong, but I wanted to kind of go into more of like the freedom of real estate and applied knowledge. So a lot of people read books and they get these, like they get inspired and they want to go and do stuff, and then they really don't. So I'm trying to help people figure out like where they're getting stuck and where their fears are kind of coming up and why they can't just do it. Like a lot of people read Rich Dad Poor Dad and they're like, wow, that really makes sense, I should do that. And that's where it stops. It happens with a lot of books. It happens with a lot of people that get motivated. The problem with motivation is it will fade without action and without wins. Like if you keep getting kicked in the face long enough, you'll stop. Not me, but most. So when I read the book Rich Dad Poor Dad, you know, I was in a place in my life where I was just like, this sounds really interesting, I think I can do this. And within 5 months I had my real estate license, I was working with investors, and I was actively in the game. And then I started to read more books on investing, and then hired mentors and coaches and going to masterminds and seminars and spent hundreds of thousands of dollars to reinvest in myself to get the knowledge that I have. And the knowledge doesn't come from reading the books. The knowledge comes from the applied knowledge you get from the book, or get from the seminar, or get from the coach, or get from the mentor. So I took what I learned in either audiobook or, you know, reading books. I used to spend a lot of time on my bike, 4 or 5 hours at a time, training for triathlons. And I would listen to an entire investment book on a 4-hour ride. Great way to get the knowledge quickly. And then the next day be able to apply some of it, like understanding tax codes and laws that apply to real estate, things you can and can't do. Like those are real good things to know. So the wisdom you get is from the action that you take by applying the knowledge that you learned. One reason why I love books so much and love going to masterminds and seminars and coaches and doing all this stuff is because I want it fast. I want it faster than everybody else. The way my brain works, the way I'm wired, I want it tomorrow. I want it now. So I can take somebody's 10 years worth of research and investing in themselves and all this stuff, and I can get it in one big lump sum and then take it and apply it to what I'm trying to do quickly. Some books is like 200 years of knowledge in one book. And I'm severely dyslexic, diagnosed severely dyslexic, terrible student. But when I want to learn something that I'm interested in, I go full gas and go all in, especially when I can make money doing it and apply it to my investing career and to help my investors. Like, do you know how many times I've read something, been blown away, bring it to like the board or bring it to my investors, and they're just like, I didn't know that. I'm like, you've been in the game 30 years and you didn't know that? I just discovered this just now. I'm like, yeah, we should do that. I'm like, I agreed. So read some books, like do some research. There's tons of free stuff out there on the internet. Again, some of it with a grain of salt. But if you go over to my YouTube channel, Dane Carter, I'm putting up free content there. I'm going to start really getting aggressive with YouTube and my Facebook Lives and stuff like that, because I want to give it to you guys for free. I've been charging $5,000 to $6,000 for these courses, and those will all still be there if you really want to get deep and you really want to work with me personally. That's fine. But like, I want people that are just kind of learning this stuff to have have a platform that they can go check out and they're like, oh, that's cool. I'm gonna dive a little deeper and do your own research. It's fascinating how fast you can learn this, and then you get in the game. And once the market turns, which by the way is coming, and the market dips, if you're in the right position, you can kill it. You can go from making $2,000 a month to $25,000 a month just by wholesaling, just by doing a little bit more. It could be your side hustle. So anyways, I don't want to get too long on this thing, but check me out on Facebook, Andy Dane Carter, Instagram at Andy Dane Carter, my YouTube channel, Andy Dane Carter, free content there. Go over to my website too. We're always updating stuff there, blogs, tons of free stuff that's going on in the market. That's andydanecarter.com. If you have any questions, shoot me an email, andydanecarter@gmail.com, Andy Carter Realty. Like, if you reach out to me, I will help. I'm giving back. I did really well really quickly, and now I want to give it all back. And most of it I'm going to give away for free. So I do have a book out called 100 Doors, which I'll talk more about later. But for the few people that do reach out to me, I'll try to get you guys a copy for free if I can. If my publisher will let me. So have an amazing, amazing Tuesday. Go read a book. Even if it's not investing or real estate, just something about like health or nutrition or just how to become a better person. That's all I try to do, just be a little bit better than I was yesterday. Every day. Mentally, spiritually, physically, emotionally. And how do I apply it? How do I apply that to my family? How do I apply it to raising my 2 boys? Like, I'm a 4-year-old and a 2-year-old. 2 little boys. I want to teach them the right way. And then to quote my buddy Gary Vee, I want to build a honey empire, which I'm building. To build a company the right way by helping people grow and expand within it. Super important to me. So, hope you guys are well. Talk to you guys soon.